Alright guys, welcome back for another episode of the Prep and Survival. Okay, we did a small little $25 budget buy. Again, it's just 25 bucks, so it's not very much. That's why on the other video on the budget buy, I had said that we're not going to do pretty much a $20 budget. It'll be probably either 40, 60, 80, or $100 budget buy. Smaller ones, a little bit bigger on that end, but the $20 budget buy is not going to be very much. We did a $25 budget buy. It was actually $25.24, so we went a little over a budget buy. It's not bad. It's only by 24 cents. We did get a few things that would be good for putting in jars, vacuum sealing them and stuff like that. The majority of it is egg noodle, but we did get some of the pink salmon things. I know everybody's not into pink salmon. I know that. I get that. But it is a suggestion to get. Again, $1.25 at the $1.25 store, or Dollar Tree, however you want to put it nowadays. It's simple. You just add mayonnaise if you want to. Other than that, it's a diabetic friendly thing, really. It's really friendly on every aspect of what you can put. You can actually add it to different things, salads, rice, and pasta, to kind of make it a little bit healthier and more hearty meal. Again, just a suggestion. There's tuna pouches that you can get. There's chicken pouches you can get on the same aspect. Hand me one of the chicken pouches, honey. Yes, Miss Robin Hood is here.
There's that one, and there's that one.
Okay.
We got
This one is from Dollar Tree.
That one's $1.25.
Alright, this is a tuna pouch right here. This is what we got from Walmart a while back. Again, the pouch, all the pouches, this pouch, and this pouch is like a aluminum pouch almost like an aluminum foil pouch on the inside. So it's great for your pantry. Okay, guys, it's great for your pantry. Lasts a little bit. It's great for your backpack. On that same aspect, we got this a while back at the Dollar Tree or the $1.25 store, however you want to put it. Again, same thing. It's aluminum pouch. Okay. Again, great for the pantry, great for a backpack. It could be, you can just be in the woods. Pop, rip it open, shovel it in your mouth. Got something to eat right there. Other than that, same thing here with the pink salmon, $1.25. You can, again, look for other things too. Don't just limit yourself to just pink salmon. Look for the chicken. Look for the tuna. Give yourself some options. All these are great options for protein. They're great options for to put on sandwiches and stuff like that. Best thing about the pink salmon is it's skinless and boneless already. The bones have been taken out, but that's still kind of, when you open a pouch and put it in a bowl or however you want to add your mayonnaise or add whatever you're going to add, relish and stuff like that. I know a lot of people do. Same thing with the tuna. Just kind of do a quick, glance over it, make sure the bones are out. Because sometimes that machine that separates everything for you in that factory don't get everything. It kind of misses some stuff. So definitely give a good look over. The chicken is pretty good. Makes great chicken salad. Makes awesome chicken salad, really. Same thing with the tuna. It's quick, easy stuff, guys. Quick, easy stuff. So those are a few options. Now the egg noodles is another type of option. We went to 2 stores. We went to the $1.25 store, and if you have an Aldi's nearby, we went to Aldi's. Okay. Now, these 4 packs of egg noodles, guys, is what we got at the $1.25 store or the Dollar Tree. Now, there's only 12 ounces of egg noodles, so you're wanting to look for the best buy on the weight-wise. Okay, guys? The best buy we found was the egg noodles that we got from Aldi's. Okay, it's 1 whole pound of egg noodles. Okay, it doesn't look like much more than what's here. Yes, it's 4 ounces more than what's here. Okay, there's 4 ounces extra compared to the Dollar Tree ones. Yes, it's $1.25, but for an extra 4 ounces, $1.40 something is not bad. Okay, guys. And again, egg noodles has a wide range of things you can do with it. Okay, you can put it in soups. You can make stroganoff. You can add it to any type of broth. Okay, if you've got like chicken stock and you've got bouillon cubes, you can put, after you bring it to a boil, add your meat, stuff like that. If you don't have enough broth from your meat, okay, add some stock to it, whatever it is. If it's beef, add beef stock to it. Near the end of your meat cooking and your broth being cooked, add your noodles to it. There you go. You've got you a nice hearty soup. Okay, add some vegetables to it. You got yourself, might as well say, you got yourself some beef stew. Okay. Again, egg noodles, they don't take very long. You cook them too long, they turn to gum. They turn to mush. You won't. It makes them taste nasty. Okay, guys. So be careful when you cook egg noodles. Okay. Again, Aldi's. If you have an Aldi's nearby where you live, go grab you some preps from Aldi's. Now, again, we went to a few different stores. We went to, again, Aldi's and Dollar Tree's. Only 2 stores, okay? But we did go, okay? Not bad for 25 bucks. We got, excluding the tuna and the chicken, we got 4 bags of egg noodles from Dollar Tree plus the pink salmon. Now, when we went to Aldi's, we saw a few things that we would like to get on it, but if we were on a $40 budget, we would have got it. Okay, guys. The only thing from Aldi's we got was egg noodles. Again, a versatile noodle right here. Egg noodles. Versatile noodle. Okay? Versatile. You got yourself chicken, whether it be chicken breast, thighs, quarters, however you want to do it. You can boil your chicken up to where it falls off the bone. Kind of pull it apart, get the bones out, throw it back in, let it cook a little bit more. Throw some egg noodles in, put some veggies in. You can use frozen veggies or fresh veggies, however you want to do it. And it becomes chicken noodle soup. Okay? Again, egg noodles. Versatile. You can put it in, you can actually just do a quick egg noodles by themselves, unless you've got some stew beef to put in it. Cook your stew beef. Pretty much almost fully cook that for the last, I don't know, 5-8 minutes or so. Throw your egg noodles in. Let them cook with your beef. Make some gravy. If you've got some flour, some vegetable oil, and of course you always have water unless you run out somehow or another, you'll have gravy. And again, it's a versatile item. You can do a lot with egg noodles. Just egg noodles alone, guys. Okay. Now we're gonna do some jarring of the egg noodles. Kind of give you a wider range of aspects on the egg noodles. I think we're also gonna do powdered milk. We're gonna do that. I think there might be a few other things, just a couple other things. Again, 12 jars. Again, guys, we're gonna make it as versatile as we can get on it, okay? But stay tuned. We're gonna get set up for sealing jars, and we'll be right back, and we will tell you what we're doing. All right, guys. All right, guys. Welcome back, guys. Yes, Miss Robin Hood got a little injury.
Don't know how I done it either.
Got a little injury. She kind of sprained her wrist, so I'm going to be helping her a little bit with this. Okay, guys. First thing we're going to do, again, we're going to do the egg noodles, guys. We're gonna start with the small pouches first and see how much we can get into one jar. Now, just a quick advisory. Yeah, keep going. Keep going. They can hear it. They can hear me. If you don't want to go the whole thing of trying to get, flour and your vegetable oil and stuff like that, trying to do homemade biscuits and stuff like that, guys, just a quick little cheating aspect here is got these at the $1.25 store a while back. It's biscuit mix, and you just add milk to it. Again, you can take
powdered milk.
get you a quart jug, make you a quart of milk, and put with this. Tastes just the same. Tastes just the same as if you would use regular store-bought milk. Cost less in the long run. Okay, guys. But it makes, they're small biscuits when you're making them. They're only about maybe about yay big, maybe, to make 12 to 14 biscuits right there. At 12 to 14, okay. Again, $1.25 store or the Dollar Tree, however you want to put it. And it does make, they're pretty decent if you're.
I'm having 99 problems over here.
And egg noodles is one of them.
Yeah.
But we're gonna jar these up real quick. Once she
Makes a mess.
spills them everywhere else but in the jar. And once we do that, we'll come back to you guys and let you see what we got. Okay, guys? We'll be right back. Hey, guys, welcome back. Alright, we did, what was it? We did the 4 packs of egg noodles. That was from the Dollar Tree. And what was it? 1 3/4 or something like that.
That's what we have.
Yeah, about 1 3/4 of the 1 pound. 1 pound bags from Aldi. So your better buy would be get you a few bags from Aldi's of the 1 pounders. It's worth the price of like $1.40 something at Aldi's. We got 12 jars, okay? Out of all that egg noodles, we got 12 jars of egg noodles. Again, same thing as before, guys. Put what's on it, what's in it, because if you're not, if you don't know any better, if somebody that's not in your family, comes in and says, well, hey, here's some noodles, and they're cooking them for about 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes, you got gum, pretty much.
Very bad with gum.
And they'd be nasty. But put what's in it, again, same thing, same concept as any other jar and sealing that you do. Egg noodle, put what's in it and the date. Today, whatever date that is that you guys, that you jar up. Okay. A bigger thing is when it comes down to it, guys. Really, like Mrs. Robin Hood was saying, this is 12 nights worth of food. Okay. All you gotta do is just add it to something. Whatever, doesn't matter what it is.
Chicken and noodles. You can take a pouch of that chicken.
You can continue.
Take a pouch of that chicken. Put it in the water. Boil your noodles. It's
And
food.
again, egg noodles don't take very long to cook, guys.
Season to tasting. There you go.
And they don't take long to cook. They take probably an
minutes.
average of 8 minutes, maybe.
7 to 8 minutes.
And they cook up real fast. They get soft real fast. So you have to really kind of keep on top of them when you're cooking them, guys. Okay? Again, 12 jars of egg noodles out of the little small 12-ounce bags. These little bags from the Dollar Tree, $1.25. You can add about 20 some cents and get a 1 pound bag from Aldi's for $1.40 something. So either way you go, Aldi's or Dollar Tree. We haven't checked out our local Ingles to see how much they are there. We'll keep that in mind on the next one, maybe, to see how much weight wise you get. It really comes down to the weight and how much the weight is. In this case, 1 pound of egg noodles is $1.40 something at your local Aldi's. Okay. If you have an Aldi's, try to get the egg noodles in your budget if you can. Just a suggestion. Egg noodles are very versatile. You can do a lot with egg noodles in general alone.
Did you put this in our budget? Because this was in our budget too.
Oh yeah, I
We
forgot
got a
about
case of
that.
these for like $9.
I forgot about that on the budget buy, guys. Sorry. Big thing. Again, Aldi's. Okay. When we bought our budget buy, we got a whole case which comes with 12, I do believe. 12 boxes of the au gratin potatoes. Okay. They're only like 79 cents or something like that at your Aldi's. Okay, guys. If you can, if you like au gratin potatoes or scallop potatoes or any of these box types of potatoes like this, your local Aldi's 79 cents, whole case for 12 boxes is only around a little under $10.
Yeah, we pay like $9 and something
It
for
was
a
like-
whole case.
Yeah, it was like $9.49.
$9.48.
Something
I
like
remember
that.
that because I was commenting on we need to,
Get more.
get more.
So if you guys got, you like these types of potatoes, by all means, try to get a case in your budget as well. Again, if you do a $40 budget, this would go good in that budget. Okay, guys. Again, au gratin and the scallop potatoes at Aldi's is on sale at Aldi's.
That's our everyday price.
Oh, that's their everyday.
That's our everyday price.
79 cents is their everyday price for those boxes. Again, you might have to go to a variety of stores, a few stores, 2-3 stores, just to find, your deals for your budget. Again, budgeting is a little different than buying everything in one spot. Again, egg noodles are very versatile, guys. We're gonna do some powdered milk.
You can do tuna in those. A tuna,
Yeah. Like
put it in a frying pan, put you some water in there. Put you like some cream of chicken soup or something in there.
It's a versatile thing.
With some peas.
Make yourself a good little tuna dish. Again, egg noodles are versatile, guys. We can sit here and try to come up with ideas for egg noodles of what you could do with egg noodles, and the list would just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, just because they're just that versatile. It's not like, elbow macaroni where you gotta boil it for about 15, 20 minutes. These quick, easy, 8 minutes and they're done. That's it, guys. For the egg noodles, I mean, they're versatile. Where you would use elbows, you can use egg noodles for a quicker meal. Again, the list would go on and on and on about things like that, but we're gonna clean up some more jars, guys, and we're gonna do some powdered milk. Now, again, we went and just for the sake of jarring, we went ahead and spent about $11 for an entire case. Now, it has 10 pouches of 3.2 ounce dry milk pouches in here. Now, this whole thing is about 2 pounds of dry milk. That's with the box and all. Each one is about 90.7 grams per pouch. Okay, guys. Again, these are the pouches that make a quart. And it comes with 10 pouches, so it's almost like $1 a piece per pouch almost for the single pouches themselves. It's $1 and some change. Before we open this one up, again, this is
I've
dry
got
milk.
one leaking in here.
Got one leaking.
Yeah.
Oop, that's it.
Yep.
On that one, you probably think that middle one.
Right there. Got a little hole in it.
Got a little hole.
Where the pouch didn't seal right.
But again, guys, this is what we're working with right here. I think this one's even. Yep, that one's got a hole too.
Let's hope all of them aren't like that.
Yeah, let's hope.
But that's okay. We'll recanning them.
But we're gonna put as much as we can in some jars. We got 12 jars to clean up, just like these, the egg noodles. But we're gonna do the dry milk. See how many pouches completely go into one jar, and we'll come back to you once we do that. Until then, we will see you then. Okay. I didn't even hit the thing with you. Put your label, what you got on it, guys. Put your label on there. It's 1 gallon right there. We're going to do the rest of this again. We put a cupcake liner at the top of it right here. That way, when this starts sucking up all the oxygen and everything through this, it doesn't suck any of the milk out. Okay? Again, when you put your lid on it, put your attachment from the other thing that we had, and then put your attachment from your machine on. Again, once you get it done, put what's in it. You could put dry milk, you can put, however you want to do it. We know it's milk, so we're just going to put milk on there. Let's do this real quick and let you see what that looks like. There we go.
Making sure they seal.
They're sealed. And there it is. It's sealed. Okay, again, put our band on. We're going to write milk and the date that we sealed it, guys. Okay? Milk, the day we sealed it. It's the same concept as everything else. You write what's in it, put the date you sealed it. Mr. Robin Hood made a good suggestion about rice. Now, even though it's jarred, you can still use it as a heating pad. Might as well say, like a heat pad. You can heat it up in the microwave. Don't have it. Just open up your little small bag, put it in a bowl, heat it up.
Put it in a wash rag.
Put it on a wash rag and stick it on if you got, some hurt joints going on or something like that. It's a great heat source. But again, to get them cleaned up, you ain't got to do much. Soap and water. Wash them up. You can do the actual lids. You can do these guys if you like to. It's up to you, but you don't have to. Miss Robin Hood made another good point about the jars being put in the oven. You don't have to do that, guys. You don't have to, because
people do it because of weevils. They do it because of bacteria growing. Well, once you suck the oxygen out of something, can it really live without air and oxygen? Think about it.
On top of that, it creates
Fractures in your glass.
fractures, like she said, fractures in your
Your
jar.
jars can bust in your face. Can you imagine your...
Okay, you won't see them with the naked eye, but you got to remember how these are made. They're made heated up. They already heat them up. In the company, in the Ball company, the same ones that we're using right now.
You can in these. You put them in hot water to can. You boil them. They have to be heat treated. So why are you going to heat treat them twice? First you're going to put your rice, you're going to heat treat them to dry them. Then you're going to put your rice in it, and then you're going to put it back in your oven with the rice in your jar. No. Just no.
And let's say you
That's
go to
just
get...
too much stress in the jar.
Let's say you go to get this guy out. Guess what? This jar might bust in your face. And then what? You got to go to the hospital, get glass taken out of your face, your eyes. You might go blind from it because of it getting in your eyes.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just, I look stuff up, I research stuff, and I just...
In the Ball company, the Mason Jar Ball company even suggests don't do that because of that particular reason. It could bust inside your oven on top of that. So now you've got your food all over you.
They are made to do what I'm doing, and they're made to can whatever you bring in out of your garden. They're not meant to be put in the oven 3 or 4 times. They're not made for that.
Now, again, to each their own. I mean, if that's what you do, that's what you do. Just trying to make it to where nobody gets hurt. Put it that way. You don't have to. All you need is soap and water. That's all you need.
My thing is, if I do that, and one of my followers do that, and a jar busts on them, I'm going to feel bad about it because it was my advice that they took.
And doing this is only good really for dry foods, non-wets. Doing, milk, doing
Now, if you're doing
dry rice.
pickles or tomatoes, which I can a lot of homemade jellies, strawberry, preserves. I do a lot of that. Thing is, you gotta boil that stuff. I don't put my jars in the oven at all. I do what Ball recommends me to do.
Just wash.
Wash, boil, sanitize them, put put my stuff in it, then put them back in there to seal. Heat seal. That's what they call it. Heat seal. There you go.
And that's for the wet stuff, like she said, pickles, stuff like that. That's the only time you want to use a pressure cooker.
Right.
You don't want to use a pressure cooker on stuff like this. Milk, dry goods. You don't want to do that because then now you've got wetness inside your jar, which again is another killer on dry goods.
So we got 4 jars out of that.
Okay, so we got that's not sealed yet.
Oh, you didn't seal this one
Not
yet?
yet.
Now I want to see if I put the
She did.
cupcake in there.
It's in there.
Okay.
It's in there.
Mm.
Do you believe?
Because I was talking.
Oh no.
That's what I thought. I thought I didn't. See what happens when I talk?
But this one's got one.
I
So
can't multitask today.
but simple stuff, guys. Wash, dry. Then you can do these, all your dry goods. Again, if you're using wet anything food wise, it's already been done. Go ahead, do your normal thing. Wash, dry, put them in the heat to where for the sanitizing part, because when the wet goods go in there, it's a little different than dry goods, guys. It has more bacteria than it would with dry. But we're going to finish this up real quick and we'll be right back. We got 4 jars out of it, as you can see. 2 here and these 2 that we're fixing to seal up. We're going to do that real quick and we'll come back with some thoughts. Alright guys, again, each one of these is 4 quarts. 4 quarts makes a gallon. So we've got 4 gallons of milk, which is awesome. Takes 4 quarts of each one of them little bags. Again, it's only about 10, 11 bucks for an entire box of 10 pouches, guys. Okay? When you do this, you'll have 2 pouches left over. So you'll have a gallon and 2 quarts. So we got 4 gallons out of all the pouches of milk we had, which is awesome, by the way. Again, the little cupcake liner. I don't know if you can see it, but the little cupcake liner is right there. That was a suggestion again from one of our subscribers. We've been utilizing it very, very good with the powder stuff. That makes it to where it doesn't suck up in here, guys, and ruin your machine. So save your machine when you can. We've got a few more jars left. Looks like about 8 jars left. We're gonna try to figure out what we want to do next, and when we figure it out, we will get back to you, and we will try to figure out what we want to put in it. It'll take a hot moment, so we'll be right back. Alright guys, just a quick closing for this. We did get, again, 4 jars of milk, 4 pouches per jar, so we got 4 gallons of milk. We went ahead and did some more, the instant sweet potatoes. We got 3 packs in there, same thing. Put your label, what it is, the date, and how many you put in there, that way you know how many you got. We got 2 jars of those. We did 2 jars of the wild berry Twizzlers again. Did 2 jars of that. Same thing. Put what's in it. That way you know. In this case, it's Twizzlers, and there's all kinds of Twizzlers out there. So we put the kind of Twizzlers, the wild berry, and we put the date on it. We did get 3 jars of them little fine hazelnut things again. We got 3 jars of that. Same concept, but what's on it, date, and those these little guys right here, these are pretty good. They're the little wafer guys. We did get three cans, broke them to get them in there. That way they all fit. We put what they were and the date. For closing on this, guys, so some thoughts. Like we said earlier before, just wash your jars. When you're doing the dry stuff like this, just wash and dry your jars. You can do the lids if you want, just to do a quick clean on them, but be sure to dry them up really good when you dry them. If you don't have a jar rack or a dish drainer or anything like that where you can put them in there and let the air dry them out or anything like that, if you're using like towels or anything, make sure you get the moisture out, because moisture will ruin food as well as oxygen. Okay, guys. A bigger note on it is you can do the whole oven shebang. A lot of people still do. A lot of people do, I should say. Not still do, but they do. For that though, you can do that, but just remember, the more you heat a jar up, the more times you heat one up, the more you take a risk of it exploding in your face. Even if it could explode in the oven too. So if you hear a big pop and bang in your oven, it means one of the jars is busted. It just blew up. So now you have food all over the inside of your oven. Best thing to do for that is go ahead, turn it off, get everything out as quick as you can. Try not to let it keep going and finish the cycle. Go ahead and take them out. That's really not the thing to do for foods, liquid food wise. Your biggest thing for liquid food would be just to get a pressure canner for that. It's a lot safer. Yeah, for them things, for the liquid food, you do want to kind of sanitize your jars in the oven, but once. You don't want to do it 3 or 4 different times, okay, guys? Do your food. Put your jars in the pressure canner. For certain ones like these, I think you can only get about 4 or 5 jars per round in the pressure canner. For the snack ones that we have in another video, for these little guys, you can actually put about 6 or 7, I think 6 of them, I do believe, in one run. So that's about a half a case right there. The bigger jars, the bigger they are, the less room you have to put more in. A bigger note is when it comes to doing dry foods, if it's powder, again, we really do like the fact that our subscribers, all our people, are putting thoughts in that would help. One of our subscribers did give us a little tip to use the little cupcake things you can see right here, right at the top. We've been using the little cupcake things ever since she told us about them, and they've been working. They've been working really good. It keeps it from to where your machine doesn't give out on you, gets clogged up, burns up, and there goes the machine. So do what you can to avoid that. Avoid busting jars as best you can. Rice, I get the fact that there's weevils in rice, I get it, but for that, they live off of oxygen. Heat treating, yeah, just about like everything. Too much heat kills the oxygen, kills whatever's in there, but sucking the oxygen out, getting rid of the oxygen, period, in general, you don't have to worry about it, because just like everything else, oxygen is how you breathe. And it's just like if you find a weevil and you take a weevil and put it in a jar and you close it up, You can even do an experiment if you want to. Suck all the oxygen out, let it sit to the side, and watch it die. Oxygen is what helps it live. Again, versatile food. Egg noodles. It's awesome stuff. You can do so much with egg noodles. You don't necessarily have to do quart jars for things if you don't want to. Like we did little snack jars and the little half pint jelly jars, as they call them. We did little snack ideas. That's another video. You can find that on the Prep and Survival playlist. It's on the playlist series, I should say. We do have many other things on here on it. Next is going to be probably doing some like banana chips in the little snack jars and stuff like that. That way it's got, we got some versatile snacks that we can do, not just nuts and trail mix and things like that. We have a good versatile snack selection if needed. Again, when it comes to doing jar stuff, write down how much you have in that jar on the lid. That way you know exactly how much you have. But like say something happens to the world in general, the world collapses, or an EMP comes or whatever. Guess what? The only way that's left is to do a pressure canner, because a pressure canner, you can just put that on a rocket stove or an open fire or a wood stove of any kind, and you'll be able to seal your jars again. Same thing happens. You just wash them up, heat treat them. If you've got, build yourself a good heat supply to be able to sanitize your jars on the inside. Don't get them to where they're busted, but get them like an oven, Other than that, guys, just some more thoughts is eventually it'll come to the point of, you're having to spare things out, okay? Try to do the best you can for that. If you don't want to do you don't have to do wide mouth, guys, by the way. We do that because we can get more in than we can with the regular mouth. See the difference? This neck right here is the difference. Right here. It's a big life changer. It's a big game changer too. The more room you have, the better off you are. In other aspects, if you're the type that goes for canned goods and stuff, I keep emphasizing this, guys, out. These are a big portion. They will help. Excuse me. In the end, these emergency food buckets, guys, they will help in the end too. If you can, they're about $21, $22. Now, from what I understand, you can get these also on EBT if you have it. I know a lot of stuff has changed since the COVID and stuff like that, so the rules might have changed in your state, so just check with your local state laws and regulations for EBT. If not, if it hasn't changed, by all means, if you can, gotta be one way that you can help supply your pantry. Others that I've heard of is, they're buying these only by like 1 or 2 buckets at a time with cash, by card, debit card, credit card, however they can get it. I suggest doing the same. Like, again, just suggestions, that's all these are. Try to get you a couple in on your budget as well if you can. If you can get 1, even better. If 2, awesome. Okay, guys, but try to get these in. They play a big part in your pantry, and they will save your butt in the end, because all you got to do is add water. That's it on that. They do help. again, they have saved our butts a few times when we were in need of food and we didn't have much left when it was coming desperate times. So we popped these on and they fed everybody. They're healthy, they're hearty, they stick to your ribs type deal, guys. But try to get as much as you can in a budget. Even if you got to mix match stuff to get it into your pantry, do that if you have to. If just look for the right stores, ones that you know will have sales on. If you're a couponer, do the same thing. Get as many as you can in one load. Just try to get your pantry stocked. For those of you that are following this series and are very interested in everything that we're doing, again, there's supposed to be a food shortage, so do what you can to get as much as you can. If you get, whether you get paid weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, it doesn't matter. Get you a good budget going. Stick to that budget, especially if you see that your pantry is getting a good stock. Okay, guys, that's the main thing. Get yourself a good stock. If you've got family that likes helping you, don't shun them out. Let them help you, because they're going to be there when you need them in the end, when the world stops. Okay, guys. But for survival and prepping wise, biggest thing, try to get yourself a couple of these, 1 or 2 of these a month if you can. If not, get 1 a week, 1 every 2 weeks, however you can do it. Try to get it in if you can, okay? We might do some regular long grain rice at one point with a dehydrator. Okay, we do have a dehydrator. We got it, the cheap version. The only thing we're lacking is the little mesh screens to go in each tray for certain things. Try to get you 1 or 2 of these if you can a month. Continue jarring, sealing, however you can do it. Just avoid trying to make it too hot on the jar, and don't get it too hot where it busts in your face, please. We like to make sure everybody stays safe out there with all this stuff. Okay. In closing, guys, keep doing it, keep prepping, keep surviving, and until then, until we strike again, we will see y'all later.